Okay, I've got nothing quite so sophisticated as that, and I brought you this. Now what is that, you say? Now this was one, I've got the other 5 or 6 at home. My father was come from a long line of bricklayers. I was the first one not to be a bricklayer for generations. But anyway, he won a pig in the local, they used to bowl for the pig at the local fete, and he won a pig. Now, he wanted a sty to keep the pig in. So Dad, being a bricklayer, only thought in bricks and mortar. Right up till he died, anything he wanted was always in bricks and mortar. So he sat down and he made up this bit of what, tube of them, and put all these things in it, and he carved all these out for the frogs, for the bricks. Okay? So then he worked for a building firm, so I think he probably pinched the sand and cement. But he raked all the stones off the garden, which we've got lots of, and he sat down and he made all these up in all different sizes. He worked out how big he wanted the pigsty, the shapes of all the bricks he wanted, and then every night he'd come home and he'd make a few bricks, and we ended up with a few bricks. When I moved into the house again, I couldn't just knock it down. So this is one of the bricks that he made. This is one of the smaller ones. I got loads of these and I've reused all of them. And you can see in this one where he put the stones in the centre, the stones in it. And so we kept pigs for a long, long time. He used to get it up the garden. We used to get a bloke turn up on a bicycle, a butcher, and he'd come round and we'd get the pig up and he'd shoot the pig in the middle, and then we'd put straw over the top of it and burn all the bristles off it. And then they'd hang it up, well, they'd cut its throat and hang it up in the woodshed, leave it overnight. And then the butcher would come back the next day and he'd butcher the pig in the woodshed. Very hygienic it was, didn't do us any harm. And Dad used to salt, he made a table, he salted the sides of the pig, and then we'd have them hanging up in the kitchen. And if you wanted a rasher in the morning, you'd go and slice one off. It was a bit salty for me, I didn't like it. But then they used to make faggots and brawn and all sorts of things. Oh, we lived off this pig, it was absolutely wonderful.